Hole number 1, par 5, champion tees, 540 yards, members tees, 520 yards. The starting hole of Devil's Course is a par 5 that requires considerable skill. Water flanks both sides and rocks float perilously above the fairway. A good drive on a normal course may only find the rocks here. Fortunately, the approach is pretty easy after running this gauntlet, so a birdie is usual for this hole.
You hit it, now hole it out. Nice birdie.
Hole number 2, par 4, champion tees, 340 yards, members tees, 325 yards. This short par 4 is one of the toughest on the course. Because the green is high on a layered terrace, you should try to get your shot within 90 yards of the pin when you tee off, or the ball may hit the terrace banks and roll down. Though it's pretty difficult to get the ball on the small green with the second shot, a professional golfer like yourself should give it a lot of backspin.
Nice par.
Hole number 3, par 4, champion tees 275 yards, members tees 255 yards. The green on this short par 4 is up a steep hill, and the cup is 70 yards above the tee. Aim at the center of the fairway, but keep your eye on the ball because you may hit the steepest part of the hill and roll back down. With your second shot, aim for the center of the green, but again, be careful, as there are 4 bunkers around the green just waiting to give you a hard time. Hole number 4, par 3, champion tees 160 yards, members tees 160 yards. Do you think this looks like an easy par 3? Look again. There's a green in either direction from the tee. Instead of trying to land on the green, aim at the pin and try to get the ball to roll up onto it. Now, look at the green itself. It's filled with hills and valleys, with a couple of surprising bunkers, and the line on this crazy green is impossible to judge.
Nice par.
Hole number 5, par 5, champion tees, 360 yards, members tees, 350 yards. This par 5 is a lot longer than it looks. You can go for the green in one shot, but it's virtually impossible to get the ball on top of that very steep hill. A long, hard tee shot should put you in a good position to try for the middle fairway leading up to the green. But remember, it's back to square one if you hit the high cliff walls. Hole number 6, par 4, champion tees, 375 yards, members tees, 365 yards. This fishhook-shaped par 4 is anything but easy. A straight shot off the tee should put you in good position, but you'll have huge pillars between the ball and the green. You'll either have to pick a line through them or go all the way around. Are you prepared to take the risk, or will you play it safe?
Beautiful shot. Way to go. Nice par.
Hole number 7, par 4, champion tees 410 yards, members tees 390 yards. This hole looks easy, but looks can be deceiving. Keep the ball straight and low on your tee shot. If you don't keep the ball in the center of the fairway, it'll roll down the banks on either side and find one of the bunkers. Be sure to check the position of the pin on this tricky green before your approach shot.
Beautiful shot. Way to go. Yes, you're on. Nice birdie.
Hole number 8, par 4, champion tees 460 yards, members tees 430 yards. This long par 4 has a river running through the middle of the fairway. Approaching from the left puts you behind some trees for your second shot, and a hill blocks your view of the green if you try going to the right. In either case, a big second shot is your best bet because the river is on your side of the green. Aim carefully.
Sweet drive. Nice par.
Hole number 9, par 3, champion tees, 265 yards, members tees, 250 yards. The last of the front 9 is a long par 3, with a mountain on the right, falling off to a ravine on the left. The fairway is super hard and allows for great bounce. Use this bounce to get an easy 250 yards on your tee shot. Take note, a weak shot or the wrong angle will put you down the ravine or in the big bunker just before the green. Hole number 10, par 5, champion tees, 550 yards, members tees, 535 yards. The first hole on the back 9 is a wicked par 5 set atop a high cliff. If the ball goes off the cliff, it's gone for good, and you must take a penalty stroke. With several routes to the green, choose the one that is best for the wind condition. The only break you get on this hole is the green, which is 60 yards wide.
You hit it. Now hole it out. Nice birdie.
Hole number 11, par 4, champion tees, 380 yards, members tees, 350 yards. Talk about headaches! This par 4 looks like a pinball machine with all those pillars to ricochet off. Avoid having to shoot from behind one on your second shot by choosing your direction carefully when teeing off. In pinball, you can recover by using the flippers, but it's not that easy on this hole. Plus, 2 big bunkers flanking the green will add to your worries.
Sweet drive. Nice par.
Hole number 12, par 4, champion tees, 520 yards, members tees, 470 yards. As long as a par 5, this par 4 could spell trouble. With good topspin, you can take advantage of the sloping fairway for a good roll and make the green in 2 shots. 3 bunkers along the fairway shouldn't be a problem, but watch out for the one on the green. Approaching from a long distance could result in nothing but misery.
Lucky shot. You hit it. Now hole it out. Nice birdie.
Hole number 13, par 3, champion tees, 170 yards, members tees, 160 yards. Not quite Treasure Island, but close. The entire island is the green, which calls for some pretty fancy putting. The wind conditions and pin position will determine which club to choose. Don't forget to check all of the conditions around the green on this tricky hole, and watch out for the water hazards.
Nice par.
Hole number 14, par 4, champion tees, 350 yards, members tees, 340 yards. Driving between the steep cliffs on this par 4 is a serious challenge. Turning a bit to your left and slicing a little on the tee shot can help avoid having to hit from behind one of the cliffs on your second shot, which would definitely be a problem. Putting some backspin on your approach shot will help keep the ball from rolling down the sloping green into a bunker.
Lucky shot. Nice birdie.
Hole number 15, par 4, champion tees, 340 yards, members tees, 330 yards. Now for something completely different. The green on this par 4 is perched on an island in the middle of a lake of boiling lava. The cautious golfer would slice a bit, not worrying about hitting the cliff on the far side of the sizable fairway. If you're the adventurous type, you'll go directly for the green. After all, everybody needs a little adventure, right?
You hit it. Now hole it out.
Hole number 16, par 3, champion tees 110 yards, members tees 100 yards. This is the shortest par 3 on the course, with the green sitting well below the tee. The green is long and narrow, with bunkers on both sides. Even if you hit the ball a little hard, it should bounce back for an easy putt. Don't miss your birdie on this easiest of holes.
Sweet approach. Nice par.
Hole number 17, par 5, champion tees 520 yards, members tees 490 yards. This par 5 could be tough because of the short and narrow fairways sitting in the middle of some unfriendly, very hard ground. More problems include the 2 bunkers around the green, one to the left and the other at the far side of this wide green. Concentrate and pick your shot carefully.
Nice birdie.
You hit it. Now hole it out. Nice birdie.